I want to welcome everyone to the pre-race briefing for the 61st annual JFK 50 Mile, which will be held on November 18th, 2023. I'm Mike Spinnler, your race director. I've been involved with the event as a participant and as race management all the way back to 1971. And I love this event. I can't do it without myself. I can't do it by myself. I have an amazing race management team. They range in age from their 20s right up into their 60s, and they are very passionate about the event. We're going to have 400 volunteers around the course. There's going to be a number of military personnel in the event. We've got police services on the event, around the course. We've got medical support services around the event. But I'm going to try to take you step by step, not in major detail, just kind of an overview of how we're going to do things. And if you do have any questions after this briefing is over, you can go through our website and you can submit questions and we'll answer questions. But once again, welcome. And I wish everyone luck on November 18th. But let's start from the packet pickup. The packet pickup is going to take place on Thursday the 16th of November and Friday the 17th of November from the hours from 3 until 7 p.m. at the Homewood Suites by Hilton, which sits right by the Valley Mall, right off of Route 81 in Hagerstown. That's where you'll be able to pick up your packets. I've had a number of people contact me and say, I can't get my packet, what do I do? It's not like the major city marathons. You can get a teammate, a friend to pick up your packet. It doesn't have to be you. If you're really striking out, check into our social media sites and maybe you can communicate with somebody to pick up your packet. We will not be able to distribute any numbers or packets on race morning. They have to be picked up on Thursday the 16th or Friday the 17th. Okay, let's take you to race morning. The race starts at 6:30 a.m. at the square in downtown Boonesboro. The main street there is alternate US 40. Now we're going to do something a little different this year. We're going to try to keep the roadway clear until just a few minutes. And about 5 minutes before the event, the police are going to shut down the roads, but please stay out of the roads. Once again, it's not like your major city marathon where the roads are shut down for hours before. We're not going to shut that road down until about 5 minutes before. So please stay up on the sidewalks and stay out of the roadway until our race announcer announces you to step into the roadway. Now, on 5 St. Paul Street, which is less than 1 block away from the start line, north, whereas you're facing the starting line to the left, there is the Boonesboro Volunteer Fire Department. They are going to offer their venue for us this year. You can hang out in the parking lot there. If it's inclement weather, there'll be a place where you can sit inside and stay out of the rain or the snow. And there'll be a few portable toilets at the start line, but the majority of the portable toilets will be at the Boonesboro Volunteer Fire Department, which is on 5 St. Paul Street. 5 St. Paul Street, if you want to put it in your phone or MapQuest or however you want to do that. But that's what we're going to encourage you that you hang out until about 5 to 7 minutes before the start of the race, and you'll hear the announcer. You're only 100 meters away from the start, but it's a much more user-friendly situation. And that's where we're going to have the baggage truck. If you want a bag brought from the start staging area to the finish line, that's where the baggage truck will be this year. It will be at the Boonesboro Volunteer Fire Department on 5 St. Paul Street. You'll drop off your bag. You'll have picked up a bag tag at packet pickup. Attach that to the bag. It'll be brought to Springfield Middle School, and it'll be just past the finish line. Not in the school. It won't be in the school. Your bag will be in a box truck right past the finish line, so when you finish, you can get your bag. Okay, let's take you to 6:30. Gun's going to go off precisely at 6:30 a.m. One mass start. It's gun timing. It's not when your chip crosses the line. Everybody's time starts when the gun goes off. Just be aware of that for the timing mats and for time cutoffs along the way. It's not when you cross the line. It's when the gun went off. That's when all the times start. Once you get up onto the Appalachian Trail, there's going to be portable toilets all along the route. But once again, not like a big city marathon, it's going to be impossible to have portable toilets along the Appalachian Trail. If nature calls, we ask that you use your best discretion, get at least 10 meters off of the trail, and it's not pleasant to talk about, but try to cover up what you leave behind. If at all possible, go when you see a portable toilet. But if not, please use your best discretion and cover up what you leave behind and make sure you're well off the trail. And that's the same on the C&O Canal towpath as it is on the Appalachian Trail. It's a very narrow trail, single track on a lot of areas. We encourage you to stay in single file and stay towards the right. That way anybody who needs to pass you can do like traffic laws. They can pass you on the left. It's a very workable situation for the 1,200 starters that we're anticipating answering the gun at 6:30 a.m. Very workable. And be vocal. It's one of the reasons we don't allow personal listening devices, because you've got to be able to communicate with the other participants on your left coming through. But it works, okay? It works. We're going to have about 40% of our field is either active duty military or retired military. And these gentlemen and ladies are added medical staff along the route. So if you do sprain an ankle or something happens, you need help. We're going to have sentries all across the Appalachian Trail. We're going to have military personnel up there, and we're going to have a lot of military folks who this is their job to take care of us nonstop. Thank you for that. And speaking of that, this event is not possible without the military personnel around the world making it possible for us to put on events like this. So thank you so much to them. Once you get onto the off the Appalachian Trail and down onto the Sino Canal towpath, once again, use the same basic rules. Stay towards the right, single file whenever you can, and pass on the left. Aid stations, there's 14 fantastic aid stations along the route. But once again, not like a big city marathon. Don't just dump your trash anywhere. Try to leave your trash in the aid station area. There'll usually be a trash can just past the aid station. Do us a big favor and try to get your cups, your gel wrappers, and so forth in those trash cans. When you come onto the road section for the last 8.4 miles, we're going to ask that you stay to the left side of the road. And we're going to make that as safe as we possibly can, but realize that some local traffic will still be on those roads. Be aware of that. And stay to the left side of the road whenever possible. If you leave the towpath after 3 p.m., if you leave the towpath after 3 p.m., you're going to be issued a vest or some type of reflective device. Please put that on for your own safety. When you cross the finish line, if you have a bag, you can get your bags. If you need a massage, you need help, you go right into the gymnasium. If it's your first time, as soon as you cross the finish line to your left, they'll lead you into the Springfield Middle School, where there'll be food, there'll be massage therapists, there'll be showers. Now, if you do want to get a massage, we ask out of respect for the massage therapy people that you get cleaned up, you get a shower, get cleaned up first. If you do take a shower, we encourage you to keep it short, because we've got over 1,000 runners and there's not a whole lot of hot water for the whole world. So, and after you finish, if you need a shuttle bus back to your hotel or back to the start staging area, that will be available. That just pretty much wraps up this briefing meeting. I do want to say that, backed by popular demand, we are going to have a post-race party. It's going to start 7 p.m. It's going to be at the Ramada Plaza, which is right across the street from the Homewood Suites, and that'll start about 7 o'clock, and that'll go till whenever. There'll be a DJ there, a lot of fun, there'll be food, so we encourage you, if your legs and your fatigue factor will allow you, to come on for the post-race party. So at this point, I'm going to wrap up the meeting. If you have any questions, feel free to go to our website and submit those questions, and we will get to those as soon as we possibly can. And I wish everybody luck as JFK 50 Mile goes into our 7th decade. God bless everybody, and good luck.